And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved Mega Factory. Well, I had to redo this. I did a test with copper, and looking at it this way, it made me confused. So I had to swap the PCB and the plates. So yeah, I probably was in the wrong on that. Right, left. Right. Yep, that's right. Yeah, I swapped out. I thought that direction was looking at it from this way, and it turns out it's looking at it from this way, which makes more sense to me, since that's how you place it. So yeah, we've got the right ratio here ready to go. I've got the rest of these ready to go. They're not being filled yet. I kind of want to wait on that and just do it all at once and see how it goes. One of the things I do have is a few induction chargers. So where would they be? Oh, I just built 2 of them, so I should have 50 induction chargers in here. There they are. So we want, we have 7 rows, and these induction chargers are 5 by 5. So if we build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, that can get a few of these. So maybe this one over to here. Leave a space in between. We don't really need this space in between, come to think of it. But I would like to divide out the power draw on these a little bit, because putting too many of these in one spot. So if this one comes over and in right here, we'll be able to fit maybe another one right in here. So right like that. So we've got this one coming out, this one, and this one, plus this one. So maybe over a couple more than that. Like that. And then let's push these up. Let's turn my freaking jetpack off. That floatiness is just too much. So this one can come in right here. This one will go in right there, like that. This one can go up right here. This one go up right here. This last one can go up right here. That way, we've got all of them ready to go, and we're going to need a hopper on each one of these. These are all got to be remove only. This one as well. There we go. And now for the research pod assemblers, which I crafted already. I wanted to make sure I had enough stuff to craft them. So 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one's going to get what looks like gold and titanium, iron, and lithium. It's kind of a smorgasbord of research pods that we're going to get out of here. And let's see. This is going to be a little gnarly here, but I think we can make it work. So we do that. Add only. Add only. Add only. We can sneak a conveyor belt around here. Okay, so over here is pretty straightforward. Okay, now power is going to be a little trickier. I think we can do this one for this power, and right in the middle, that one can come in right here. That should work. Hopefully it should work. It's kind of a long ways to go for intermittent power, but it's kind of why I did this line, so we could put the power where we needed it. Okay, so in here, it's like that. Oh, now I need my jetpack. Okay, so this right here is the turntable. Then this one is a turntable. So this is the remove only hopper. Oh, floated right off the edge. Floaty. Oh, there we go. So let's put the conveyor belts in. And I want to put the turntables in on these other places, even though they're not used yet. We will be using them for the research lab soon. I'm loving the super build. Okay, now we need 2 turbines. Do we have enough resources? So 1. Oh yeah, advanced machine block. We are low on. So that is bad. Let's get one of these. Let's get this first one built here. 1, 2, 3. I need to go back one more on these. I knew that was going to be too short. And then for the output, I'm not sure how many conveyor belts I have left, but we will see if I have enough. We do. It's excellent. So these are going to come straight down right here. And then the other hopper right here, and this is an add only. So the fuel goes in, empties come out. Super, super simple. All right, so now the power is right on this level right here. So we're going to use one of these, beam it right in. I want to actually beam it in like that. Then I'll use a battery to sort of give it a little bit of a boost there. So if we then take this like this. Oh, whoops. There we go. Empty that out. Replace this with a turntable. Just like that. And this should come all the way down here. It might go over here. I don't know. Let me rotate this. There we go. Now we're getting some power. And for some reason, there's no laser beam. There it is. So we're getting some power. I'm not sure if that's enough. Oh, really? Really fell down the only hole in the floor? So this is filling up with power. The pod assembler doesn't seem to take too much power. But now that we're pulling power out of here, or pulling all this stuff, let's hook up this. And this should kick on. And start filling it up with the basic pods. Now all of these other ones will do the same thing, except we don't have power over here. So I need to look at advanced machine blocks. What I think that was where all this stuff over here is for. Advanced machine blocks, yes. So I think what I'm gonna do is just get some more of this. This was nickel and iron, and this was crystal. And this should output me some advanced machine blocks. And I'm gonna put a huge storage on add only. Get as many as possible. Not sure what the craft time is on these, but I need some more advanced just for some turbines. And this will probably be one of the next things we automate, is this process here. Probably have a couple steel smelters going, and then get the advanced machine blocks, and then get the hardened machine blocks, and then the alloyed machine blocks all ready to go for automation. Because those machine blocks, especially the alloyed, will be used to autocraft the batteries and the Mark III lasers. You're still not... Oh, yeah, I missed that. So there we go. Just a couple seconds per. And I'm not sure how many we had while we have a train going by. It's lovely. Let's see. Yeah, we only have 8, and we're going to need probably 45. So we're going to need quite a few of these. Let that run. Let us hook up the rest of the materials. So you can see we are keeping up with... Are we keeping up? Wow, that thing is fast. Very fast. That's impressive. So let's hook up the rest of the bars just to start the process. Come on. Even though these last few aren't going to be converted at all. So now we've got nickel, we've got tin, iron, lithium, titanium, and gold all getting processed. And these obviously, again, won't be crafting anytime soon, because we need another turbine to make that work. But the height is perfect on that. Just perfect. Can beam right in. I could have sunk this down one and then beamed it into the floor. I could have done that very easily. So anybody out there, I didn't do that for not really any reason whatsoever. Just didn't do it. So definitely possible, but that is a very smooth and efficient experimental pod crafting system, where we're crafting all of the pods. So now we're going to need to get the pods down to our research station. So let's go ahead and move the research station. Oh, I bumped the mic. Sorry. This research lab, make sure there's nothing going on in there. Feels like I'm going to get cancer when I step into batteries like that. Okay, so research lab. Let's see. Where do we want this thing? I think my initial thought was right here. So let's throw it in there. Dun, 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 dun. Where is it? Wow. That must be... That's the GPS tool. I gotta have that. Oh, there it is. All right, so right here. Is that a good spot? Yep. Keep it out of the way of that laser. That's powering my laser blasters over there. All right. With that done, what I want to do is get really fancy with it. And let's see. Do I have enough? 25, 27. I want to build right away, before the turbines are even in. I want to put in the wonderful Mark III battery or Mark IV batteries. Way more power, way more storage capacity. Because we're going to be automating, because we have automated the pods, which means when we kick off a research, all of the pods, almost all the pods are going to be available right away. And that means this thing is going to chew through power really quickly. So I want to make sure we have a ton of power ready to go. All right, that's ready. And let's see, right there is my limit. So all those, so I'll have 3 on that side, and maybe 2 on this side. That's 5 turbines pumping power into this thing. And then we're gonna need some space for the pods, the finished pods to go. And I'm just gonna, I can't put one right there. That would have been a bad thing. Very bad thing. Okay, what are we gonna do? Can we go under? That is the question. I have no idea. I want these two, it doesn't matter. So that's the 7 pods, and then I want 1 extra for miscellaneous, maybe 2 extra for miscellaneous stuff that we need to craft, because some of these don't require pods. So advanced crystals takes crystal deposits. So maybe use the large hoppers for that. And set these all on remove only. That way, there's no chance of them sharing their resources back and forth. So let's put that back so I don't forget not to do something stupid there. And this thing is actually doing really well. I probably could have powered both of those off of 1 turbine, but I can share the power with the lab if I really wanted to. So there's 200 more, which is the max of crystal. So 200 should give me enough to finish off that turbine. Okay, jet turbine. So one here and one here. I'm gonna need a lot more turbines going forward, especially for the lab. And one last turbine should kick off the power. And let's again do that. So now those are all being powered. It's all good. Those are now getting processed, or they should have at least started to process. They may not have the super awesome amounts of power just yet. See, power 0%, 0, 0, a little bit. Because this thing takes a little time to rev up. So 3 of these, it's not quite full. So 3 of them use 150 power per second. So it's maybe around 50 power per second on each one of these. So that's 200 power per second. So as soon as this thing, we should be pretty much there. And we're not. There's an internal power buffer that's not full yet on any of these. Like this one's full, so it started powering this one. Once this one gets full, this one will start getting power. So we're really pushing a lot of power in there now. So now this one starting to get power. So now I just need to pull all of these pods down over to here. And we're not going to go to the outside of the building and do it. We're going to stay on the inside. So all the inside of the building, I'm going to just cut holes in there and then route all of the material over to where we need it. And to do that, I can start going down right here. Floatiness. Oh, there we go. Starting the process. Floatiness. All right. Lots of pods to move. This is a pretty straightforward process. I don't need to show. This is just basically tubes and things. So we're going to go in the bottom 2. Oh, I hate how that is covering that. I really, really hate that. So we're just going to dig out a little bit, and then those are going to come down straight down here. Like so. I really don't want one of those in my inventory, so I'm trying not to make a mistake. There we go. And then offset those a little bit more. Now we should be able to finish these off. There we go. 3 of the 4, or 3 of the 7 are done. Once those hoppers fill up and the line backs up, I don't have to worry about the pods from here going into here. I could always route even deeper under I think I might do that. So I'm going to go there, there, and there. That way there's no chance that we're going to get crosstalk between the two hoppers. It's not super vital, but I'm a little nitpicky like that. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's not how I want to do. Down, down, down. Good times. So now there's no chance that those will crosstalk between the two when I bring those other ones over. But that'll have to do it for this episode. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.